Man, I got so much on my mind. If I don't let it out, I'm gonna explode straight up. I'm sitting here looking at all these people around me, thinking if I wasn't an R, tell me where would they be? Most of them don't even care about R.Kelly. No, they only care about what I can do for them. Some of them hang around me cause I got money. Tell me what happened to my whole family. Can't they see him going through? Little brother really needs them. I was there for them when they needed me. Yeah. Soon as the drama come, y'all asses quick to run. What type of shit is that? How would y'all turn y'all backs? People, they smile right in your face, then go and talk behind your back when they don't even know the facts. And some of y'all church folks pointing the finger at me, yeah. You should be loving on me, on your knees and praying for me. You'll never get it right. Is that the Christian life? Sometimes I like to party, drink, have sex, and smoke weed. But just because I love them things, it doesn't mean I'm going crazy. God, I wish I knew why people wanna hate me. All I do is help them, try my best to love them, try to lift them up, but they don't appreciate me, so fuck them.
Hey. Hey. Now let me ask y'all, where's the realness? Unauthentic, that's what comes to mind. You ain't about that street game, on that implies. You ain't about that business, man, who you faking for? Since you trying to stop me now, I'm really making noise now. Here I am trying to think of something creative to say, and y'all saturating microphones, ruining the airways, man. Some of y'all be killing me, and my life almost literally. Stop it, man, cause the fans are tired of all y'all trickery. Pick up the business, see I'm writing from the heart. Hip-hop, where you been, is slowly falling apart. Not enough rappers, but plenty of actors. You say you the best, I call you overreactors. Music is in me, so many envy. Passion is deep, you see the fire in my eyes. I just want a voice, man, I just want to be heard. Don't need to worry about if it's me writing these words. Let's go. You see the fire in my eyes. So if you want a journey, I'ma tell you if you really want to go. Open my life to share my story if you really want to know. From this moment on, I'm moving up and not down. You know I, hey, you know I, hey, you know I. I'm in the building, spitting flames like I know how. Never going back down, it's my time to shine now. As long as I'm on the microphone, I'm fine. And who's really doper than me but I? Stay running your mouth, man, just keep slipping. Think you hotter than me now, better keep listening. Nothing gonna blur up my vision. Gotta sit down and write this speech, politician. This is what I'm wishing for how to rhyme. Wishing you realize, wishing you stop the lies. When they garbage you spitting, really got me conflicted. Even the wrong perception, you walk around and depict it. It's about elevation, it's about in the nations. Don't you think that we all are God's greatest creation? This is the bottom line. Half of my brothers dying. Somebody got me to wake up, talk about it, you take up. Hope that you hear me, my people, we losing focus. Tired of mothers crying, heartbroken and looking hopeless. Somebody tell me what the deal is. We only got one life, so let's live, let's live. You see the fire in my eyes. So if you want a journey, I'ma tell you if you really wanna go. Open my life to share my story if you really wanna know. From this moment on, I'm moving up and not down. You know I, hey, you know I, hey, you know I can see the world through my daughter's eyes. It's the key to my motivation to keep writing these lines. It's my time now, I choose fame. Look like on everything, really went through some pain. Something before the better, my skills are stronger than ever. You can't stop me, cause my brain is lasting forever. It's my year, no fear, my team, my fears. Ain't nobody gonna make me lose my focus. Cause I know I've been put on this earth for a purpose. But I'm barely touching the surface. But I figured it was all worth it. Take you on a journey, I'ma tell you if you really wanna go. Open my life to share my story if you really wanna know. From this moment on, I'm moving up and not down. You know I, hey, you know I, hey, you know I.
Oh, yeah. 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 The things that I see, the things that I had, I can feel the pain inside. Oh, inside. The shoes that I feel, the scars that me grow. As solid as I am, I'll never fall. What you see in me, I seen in me. Long time ago, I never fall. I stood 10 toes. Oh, yeah. 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 The things that I see, the things that I had, I can feel the pain inside. Oh, inside. The shoes that I feel, cause of me grow. As solid as I am, I'll never fall. What you see in me, I seen in me. Long time ago, I never fall. I stood 10 toes. The things that I see, the things that I had, I can feel the pain inside. Oh, inside. The shoes that I feel, the scars that me grow. As solid as I am, I'll never fall. What you see in me, I seen in me. Long time ago, I never fall. I stood 10 toes.
Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
See, this is what happens when my back is against the ropes. I come out swinging. My flow, my style, my look. They want my swag so bad, I swear I should write a book. Wake up every morning, check the grass for them snakes. Call these 9mm flows my rate. Bitches over money, no way. I don't fall in love, they just fall in love with me. Maybe it's the money, the cars, or the clothes that got them backstage at all of my shows. A legacy, yeah, I built it from the ground. But crabs in the barrel, they stay trying to pull you down. Acting ass niggas, I swear I should write a play. How they smile in my face, that's why I say I'll take on all you haters today. Cause I'm not gonna let you get in my way. See, there's one thing that y'all don't understand. In the end, I'm gonna be the last man standing. Last man standing. Last man standing. Last man, I'm gonna be the last man standing. Last man standing. Last man standing. Last man, I'm gonna be the last man standing. My chain, my watch, my diamonds, I would give them all up to have a day of silence. Cause dealing with the paparazzi on a daily, I swear it's enough to drive a rich man crazy. Good weed rolled up sky high. I just bought a mansion and it's on cloud nine. I love a classy chick, straight out of the hood. So I'ma make it rain, baby, call it flash floods. Niggas putting bounty on my head. Sometimes when you so live, they would rather see you dead. Call me hammer, they can't touch this. My whole life has been ordained. I'm going for the fame. That's why I say I'll take on all you haters today. Cause I'm not gonna let you get in my way. See, there's one thing that y'all don't understand. In the end, I'm gonna be the last man standing. Last man standing. Last man standing. Last man, I'm gonna be the last man standing. Last man standing. Last man standing. Last man, I'm gonna be the last man standing. Lord, take this cross up off my back and save me. I'm about to hurt somebody, heaven save me. I'm standing at the crossroad, I don't know what to do. My mind is what these haters trying to make me lose. Ever since the money, see these demons at me. And I can't seem to keep nobody real around me. You know how the saying goes, it's lonely at the top. I'm allergic to the bottom and that's why I can't stop. I'll take on all you haters today. Cause I'm not gonna let you get in my way. See, there's one thing that y'all don't understand. In the end, I'm gonna be the last man standing. Last man standing. Last man standing. Last man, I'm gonna be the last man standing. Last man standing. Last man standing. Last man, I'm gonna be the last man standing. The last man standing.
You wanna see some ass? Yeah. I wanna see some cash. President. Keep them dollars coming, and that's gonna make me dance.
You wanna see me tip? Well, I wanna see you strip.
Make that pussy.
Baby, work them hips. Make it clap, bitch.
Make it rain, drink.
Make it clap, bitch.
Make it rain, drink.
Make it clap, bitch.
Make it rain, drink.
Make it clap, bitch. It's raining, it's pouring like it ain't no roof. Got me on your gramophone while I'm fucked up off that goose. I'ma stand up on these couches, rain while they watch it, and let these bitches know I got a bank in my pocket. I don't give a damn, I'm getting fucked up tonight. Let these bitches know it's gonna be rainstorms tonight. I'm gonna buy that ass, I'm gonna ride that pineapple cranberry, mama try that. She throwing that so fast, I can't even catch it.
Go slow motion,
so I can make it rain. Man, try to cop my flow, but it's too fast for your brain. And them haters trying to catch me, but my flow be switching lanes. I shoot my flow and hit my target like I'm on a range. And them popos never catch me, cause my flow is on a plane. Got a whole team, being me, y'all know that's much respect. Got motherfuckers bootlegging the shit, I ain't even rolled yet. Make it clap, bitch.
Make it rain, drink.
Make it clap, bitch.
Make it rain, drink.
Make it clap, bitch.
Make it rain, drink.
Make it.
Yeah. That's where I'm at. Yeah, that's how we doing it today. Now, I'm not playing with nobody, so let's get it all out the way now. If you in an accident, contact Sweet James Accident Attorneys. #1 bus accident lawyers, sponsored by sweetjames.com. Our team, Meet Your Champions, award-winning team. You can contact them 24 hours, 7 days a week. Access to #1 injury lawyers. Get help now. Testimonials. Go ahead and go to sweetjames.com if you need accident attorneys and the testimonials. Read about other success, over $1 billion recovered. Yeah. Okay. Woo-wee. We got some stuff going on. So I was at work earlier, right? And I'm gonna be honest, I got sent something that kind of pissed me off. It really pissed me off. And when I say piss me off, it really pissed me off. For tomorrow's live, I gotta look at some of my old videos because people privatize their videos. Everybody use my videos and I don't say nothing. But when I go to use somebody else's, they put them on private. So now I got to go through my stash because 9 times out of 10, if I ever used your video, I copied your video. Simple as that. For times like this. So I got to go back and look at some videos. I got a call a day because I was covering R.Kelly. And the call that I got was kind of crazy, but it was on point. And I was like, whoa, okay. So shout out to the Dream Team, everybody that's here in the chat. I can't call y'all by name, just saying hello, Matt's hello to everybody, because I'll be all day. For the people that's watching that got their feet up on the lawn, because you know the lawn is cut real nice, and so you know it ain't no snakes in here. Not yet, but they gonna dwindle in. So I'm just saying, hey, it is what it is. My bro Chris Chari back in the building. I mean, that's the hardest working brother in showbiz. I thought it was me, but I give it to him. He's the hardest working brother in showbiz. But I am tired of the lies. I gotta go there. I'm so there right now. I'm so there right now. I am tired of the lies. And as we speak, as we speak, because I'm looking at the motions right now. As we speak, there is no other motion. The supplement motion. Hold on. See, this is the weird part about it, because there's a main document supplement motion that came out today. But it don't say who it's from. And I know supplement by Robert Sylvester Kelly to motion for miscellaneous relief 485, Bo Brindley. He entered that in 612. That's 487. 491 came out today. You know what? Hold on for a second. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Hold on. So let's see where that worked. Let's see where that go. Let's see where that go. However, I am tired of the lies. And because I seen the grown little boy go live today, and it was sent to me, because y'all know I'm not subscribed to none of their channels. I'm not, I don't know nobody's stuff. I don't knock what nobody do. But the lies that came out this morning was gut wrenching to me. And when you can lie about anything, that's crazy. And then I got sent another live after that, and it kind of got to me, because I was like, yo, even though I was beefing with this other guy, unlike everybody else, I had hope. I had hope. But in this fight for Roberts versus Kelly, you have to pick a side. I don't care what a person have on you. If they have it on you and they bring it out, scrap it. Stand in it. You did it. Okay, honor it. But what I can't stand is when a person play both sides. And when you playing both sides, that's scary to me. So we going to be looking at some slides. We going to be listening to some lives. And crazy. So the first thing Larry said today was, he was breaking down some things from some things he put on his community posts. And he said that the R.Kelly situation was fake. I'm here to tell y'all that it wasn't fake at all. It wasn't plotted at all. That's what made me say I got to go live today, because I normally would joke and be playing around, but I'm not playing now, because I see what they're trying to do. Now it's time to put the whole construction paper into the project. So it says, if an inmate plots or actually takes steps to get out of prison under false pretenses by lying, fabricating evidence, or making false accusations against the government, the inmate could face several possible criminal charges under U.S. federal or state law, depending on the specifics. Here are the most likely, right? So the most likely, I'm going to go backwards. Here we go. The most likely is perjury, number 1, 18 U.S.C. 1621 or state equivalent. If the inmate lies under oath, e.g. in court, filings or testimony, to support the false claim, that is classic perjury. 2, false statements, 18 U.S.C. 1001. Making materially false statements or representations to any federal agency or official is a crime. If the inmate files false paperwork or lies in affidavits, this could apply. Obstruction of justice, 18 U.S.C. 1503 or similar. If the plot interferes with the due administration of justice, for example, misleading a court or influencing proceedings with fabricated evidence, it's obstruction. I want y'all to remember that. 4, fraud. If the plan includes foregoing documents or creating fake evidence, that could be wire fraud or general fraud. Contempt of court. If the scheme is directly misleading the court or violating court orders, a judge can impose contempt charges, which can carry fines or extra prison time. 6, conspiracy. 18 U.S.C. 371. If the inmate involves others in the scheme, conspiracy charges can be added for planning with someone else to commit these crimes. Now, when I look at that, I said, And then he posted this. He said, this explains his situation. So it says, whereas on April the 7th, 2021, the court sentenced defendant to 48 months of imprisonment, a 3-year term of supervised release, to pay $1,311,184.37 in restitution and to forfeit $608,262. And whereas on March 1st, 2022, defendant acting pro se filed the instant motion for reduction of sentence via a downward departure of 2 offense levels. That means he got a 5K1 letter. And whereas the defendant cites 4 purported grounds for his requested departure, which are that he had a criminal history category of 1, Federal Rule of Criminal Procedure 32H requires the court to give the parties notice of a possible departure if it is not in the pre-sentence report or a party's pre-hearing. Then he put submission that he is entitled to a downward departure for a safety valve and that he agreed to a proffer meeting with the government. When I look at that, I say, okay. In summary, an inmate plotting to fraudulently secure release using lies or false accusations could face perjury, false statements, obstruction of justice, fraud, contempt, and conspiracy charges, plus potential disciplinary actions within the prison system, which could affect parole or privileges. And this right here, he put up there is about Adam Arena, the guy that he snitched on, the guy that took care of him, and the guy that made sure him and his wife was good, girlfriend at the time, and before the plastic surgeries, the guy that made sure that when they was getting their funds, the Mcgees was funneling money through a disabled child's bank account. So, that right there got me looking like, wow, this is crazy. So now he went into a deep dive this morning. And he posted this on his wall. And the way he was trying to explain it, like this message was something that just happened. But do y'all remember when I said Bo Brindley put into Rob's case that he was going to be the new attorney back in January? So this right here, he got y'all believing that he knows something, right? Well, here's the catch. Sharon Wimbush posted this. And nobody know what's under here because Sharon Wimbush blotted it out. So now that Sharon blotted it out, Larry is only speculating that Sharon Wimbush and Bo Brindley is going to create this crazy situation and lie about it so Rob can get out. Well, why would Bo Brindley put his law license on the line for a lie? He's not going to do it. But then Larry said, it's not true. Ain't none of it happened. Well, let's read the declaration of Kashan Motogadhabi. And it says, I, Kashan Motogadhabi, declare as follows. I am the defendant in the United States versus Motogadhabi case number 18CR00262 in the Northern District of Illinois. I have a personal knowledge of the matters contained in this declaration, and if called as a witness to testify, I could and would competently testify to them. I have been in custody at the Metropolitan Correctional Center in Chicago, Illinois, since 2018. While in custody at the MCC, I was the cellmate of Robert Sylvester Kelly. The defendant in United States versus Kelly, case number 2019-CR00286, and the Eastern District of New York, the New York case, and United States versus Kelly, case number 209-CR00567, in the Northern District of Illinois, the Chicago case. I was Mr. Kelly's cellmate while he was in custody at the MCC, both before and after his trial in the New York case. While I was Mr. Kelly's cellmate, I was cooperating with the government by obtaining information and documents from Mr. Kelly and providing the same to Mr. Kelly's prosecutors and or BOP employees. As part of my cooperation with the government, I was still documents from Mr. Kelly, including letters that indicated that there were legal documents or letters intended for Mr. Kelly attorneys, and provide the documents to SIS agent Luke Selby. Agent Selby would copy the documents that I provided and return the originals so that Mr. Kelly did not realize that the documents were taken. It was my understanding that the copies of Mr. Kelly's documents were ultimately provided to the prosecutors in Mr. Kelly's Chicago and New York cases. In addition to communicating with Agent Selby, I communicated directly with Angel Kroll, the same person Larry communicated with, a prosecutor in Mr. Kelly's Chicago case. Then it says Ann Elizabeth Geddes, a prosecutor on Mr. Kelly's New York case. And they scratched that out, and then he put his initial there, and then he put that right there, which lets you know that, yeah, it's official. This is an official document. On multiple occasions. Furthermore, Angel Kroll was present at several hearings for my case, despite not having filed an appearance in my case. I declare under penalty of perjury, under the laws of the United States of America, that the foregoing is true and correct. Executed on this 11th day of March 2025 in Chicago, Illinois. He put his signature there. He dated it, Kashan Motogadhabi, translated by Sabana Veronissa. Already read Sabana's thing. So, with that being said, you can't say that it was fake. You can't say that Rob got with Sharon Winbush and staged something because you see Sharon Winbush post something that say, oh, Bo Brinley, contacted me. Let's be clear with all of this. And we're going to be very clear with this. Sometimes you have to let people tell a story when their story don't match. And when you let a person tell a story when they were guilty all along, sometimes you can get a 2-for-1 deal, as we got in this case. Now, somebody asked me, do you really want to see Larry in jail? Yeah, I do. Because of what he did to Robert Kelly. That's it. Anything personal between me and him, I don't want to see him locked up for that. I want him to be locked up for what he did in the Robert Sylvester Kelly case. That's it. But then I got sent the link to my cousin's channel. And I hate to even put her in the middle of this. But she's part of Oko. And me and her don't have no beef. It's just that we don't see eye to eye. But it wasn't what she put it on Oko. It's what was said on the channel. And what was said on the channel was this right here.
Storm was like, well, was the person in Butner the same person with the emails? And you said yes. But that's not true because the emails were in NBC.
No. He was referring to Tasha K.
But he asked you, was it the same person from the NBC in Butner? You said yes.
No, back up. If you go back to the interview, he asked me when I was describing the absconding of Robert's emails. He said, well, he didn't want to mention Tasha K's name because they beefing and all of that. So he was like, wait a minute, are we talking about the same person that did that at the MCC? And I said, the same person. Then he said, wow, okay. But how did you take it? You thought, I don't get, explain it to me, because
I thought you did a good interview. I mean, I would knock you out if you try to put Larry in it. So I'm glad you never mentioned Larry.
Why would I?
I was waiting.
No, I want to make something clear on your platform. Larry and I talk every day. Larry and I have probably been the most thorough people in investigating everything. Larry and I have read every document. Larry and I, we've actually pulled to the side of the road. He'll find something, I'll find something, and we'll discuss it for like an hour. Larry's position is Larry's position. I want to say this openly and clearly. What Rob's attorney alleges in that motion, I can honestly say and emphatically say I don't find it to be true at all. Why would I?
I was waiting.
No, I want to make something clear on your platform. Larry and I talk every day. Larry and I have probably been the most thorough people in investigating everything. Larry and I have read every document. Larry and I, we've actually pulled to the side of the road. He'll find something, I'll find something, and we'll discuss it for like an hour. Larry's position is Larry's position. I want to say this openly and clearly. What Rob's attorney alleges in that motion, I can honestly say and emphatically say I don't find it to be true at all, because Robert and I have had several discussions, and Larry did me a favor when Robert was asking me, like, yo, what's going on? I said, man, look, bro, I'm gonna ask the man to just talk to your attorney. And Larry obliged as a favor to me. He didn't want to do it. And he eventually, a couple of weeks later, I said, well, just as a favor to me, can you speak to her? Because I knew that Larry didn't have nothing to hide, because I've been speaking with him every day through all of this stuff, right? So I knew that he didn't have nothing to hide. And when Larry spoke with the attorney doing a favor for me, he put it all on the table. I'm gonna say this clearly also. Not only did he put it all on the table, both Larry and I provided his attorney, Miss Bonjean, with 1,000% proof of what they were trying to put on Larry, that it was a simple exchange of illegal material, federally illegal material. It went from the BOP officer supervisor's computer to...
Wait a minute. It was a what, Levi?
That it was a simple exchange of illegal material, federally illegal material. It went from the BOP officer supervisor's computer to Tasha K, from Tasha K to Angelo Clary, the father of the star witness. Understand this.
So it went from the BOP officer to Tasha K, from Tasha K to Angelo. And you saying this, Levi, because Larry told you that. But what if I told you I know for a fact that that's a lie? What if I told you that it went from the BOP officer to Tasha K and a split email from Tasha K to Larry and Angelo, because both of them contacted her? And if you remember, Angelo was calling Tasha K his little sister at one point. And Angelo and Larry, they were calling each other brothers. So with that being said, for you to sit there and say that, Levi, yeah, that really hurt me, bro. Like that really hurt me. Because I can show you facts that Larry had everything to do with what was going on. Hold on.
I don't care about that.
What about this, Levi?
Call my motherfucking TT.
Please leave your message for...
What about this, Levi? This when he was talking to Angel Cruel and sending stuff to Angel Cruel. What about this, Levi? And see,
I understand why she would take a YouTube break. I understand, like this shit. I've been there. Like I've been there on Instagram and YouTube. I've been there. That's why I'm doing the things that I'm doing now. That's why I'm doing exactly the way that I'm doing now. Listen, it won't be as messy. It won't be as juicy. But I mean, I feel like I'm one of the leaders in the bullshit. You know what I mean? And I'm stepping away from all the bullshit. I don't care what no blogger doing personally. I don't care how no blogger living personally. I'll never meet them. They'll never meet me. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter of what they got and what they don't got. Like that shit don't matter. It just don't matter. You know what I mean? This shit is getting way out of control. Like way out of control. You know what I mean? And as much as they would like to think that I fucking like hate their guts, at least I got common sense enough to know that as of what the fuck? Like, do you want to fucking you want to be a part of this shit? Like, I know motherfuckers want to report on it, but do you want to be a part of this shit? Do you actually want to be in the fucking case? Man, listen, I'm telling you. I have to deal with them people. You don't want to be in this shit. You don't want to have to deal with that shit. I have to deal with my own shit.
Hold on. Why do you got to deal with them people, Larry? And then he come back and say, I got to deal with my own shit. But the shit he was talking about and before was the R.Kelly shit. Let's let him finish.
You know, and I don't want to deal with that. You know what I mean? And I have to deal with that. Do you actually want to do so much fucked up shit the way you a part of this shit? So they can look at my shit or I'm playing a game or I'm bluffing. But if you can look at it like, bro, I've been out here for a minute. I ain't bluffed not one time. It has not been one time that I told anybody on this channel that something was going to fucking happen. Thank you, Miss Darcy. I appreciate it. It's nothing that I've told you ever that wasn't going to happen that happened. Not one time. Not once. You know what I mean? And that's like the most fairest warning. Like that's just being 1,000 right there. That's being 1,000. It really is. You know what I mean? Like this shit, trust me. Don't want to be in. Thank you, Ty. Appreciate it. Man, motherfuckers got careers, motherfuckers got jobs, motherfuckers got kids.
Pay attention.
At the end of the day, we talk about this shit, but this is motherfucking R. Kelly problem and the people that was around him. You know what I mean? Some of these people got pages that hate my guts, that want me to die. But they have not been accused, you know what I mean, of any of this shit, this and that. And that's why I had to tell my subscribers, like, I can't ask you to do some shit. I can't ask you to do some shit that I'm not doing. I can't do that. I can't do that. You know what I mean? And this goes for everybody. It's not just the people who run the pages. Like,
Pay attention.
listen the fuck up. Like, all that shit, like the fuck. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Shit, the cloth cut both ways. Cloth cut both ways. You know what I mean? So it's easy for me to just be like, well, you know what? Keep it to myself and move in a different direction. But I'm being fair and I'm telling everybody, because I ain't have to tell that side. I could have been just like, hey, this is what I'm gonna do. And I could have did it behind the scenes. But I just don't see it going that way. You know what I mean? It's too many people complaining. It's too many people that don't see it. It's too much. You know what I mean? I know.
So he directly telling you that he's involved without saying it. And the crazy part about it is people wasn't listening. But if that's not clear enough for you, let's take a listen to the exit interview. Let's go.
For us to say, well, this is what I would have done as a parent. This is what I would have done, this, that, and the third. It's not scripted. There's no way of telling what you would do on either side.
Right.
Okay, so.
And there's still a lot that the public doesn't know. It's troves of things that the public doesn't know about this situation and about how all of these things played out in the beginning. But some people, they don't mind you getting on here and telling their story. Some people want to be able to tell their own story when it's time for them to tell their story. Basically, what I do now is just stick to what's in the paperwork and try my best not to lie on people, you know?
Right. So I always want to say that, you know, there's no two victimizers that's going to act the same, and there's definitely no two victims that will act the same. That is backed up by a whole bunch of research and a whole bunch of examples and case studies. I always wanted to add that in when I had, you know, enough people listening. Okay, the next question. When did you establish your social media presence?
Wow. The day after the first Surviving R.Kelly came on.
Okay, and that was, you set that up on which vehicle? Was it Instagram, Facebook, YouTube?
Instagram. It was all Instagram. Because after I had went over everything that he had told me, and he showed me how hard he was fighting, and the trips, and every city, and all of these things, and his wife being attacked, and Don Russell having his wife arrested and his son. After he told me everything that he had went through, and there's still no movement, I just came to the conclusion, and I told him, like, look, you got to fight this guy online. You got to fight this situation online. You know, you need to put out everything that you're sitting up here telling me is kind of doing no good. Like, the public need this. And then all of these families that had all of these relationships with all of these managers and assistants and stylists, you know, damaging back and forth conversations, damaging stuff. Like, people needed to see this stuff of, you know, you're bashing these parents and saying that, hey, how can you send your child? But they don't see the back and forth exchange between these parents and how they was being treated and lied to by these managers and assistants and stuff. So I wanted to get that stuff out. I wanted to get all that stuff out. I just wanted everything out. If he didn't do it, if he's innocent, then everything is out. Let the people decide. Like, why is this being hid? If this is, like, put it out, put everything out. You know, so
Right.
that was really what I was trying to do with my channels, and that's why they wanted my channels down, and I created more channels, and I hashtag surviving R. Kelly, and people started to find me, and it just got bigger, and it got bigger, and it got bigger, and it just kept growing, and it got real damn big, and it was about 9 channels, and all of these people met each other, and they talked to each other, you know?
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
But wait, Levi, I thought you said Bo Brinley was lying. Didn't he just say everybody just met each other and they got to talking? Wait.
And R. Kelly, and people started to find me, and it just got bigger, and it got bigger, and it got bigger, and it just kept growing, and it got real damn big, and it was about 9 channels, and all of these people met each other, and they talked to each other, you know.
So where's the lie, Levi? Where's the lie? Let's finish letting Larry talk.
right. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Uh, next question. What are your regrets with dealing with this R. Kelly case?
all of it, all of it, every last bit of it, you know, all of it, you
Right.
know. I and you know, I did my best, regardless of whether people agree with it or not, or if they felt like it was valuable or it wasn't. I did it the way that I wanted to do it. I maneuvered the way that I needed to maneuver. Um, and I think that we stronger for it. The only thing that I don't regret is the people that I've met in this arena, you know? And I think that I don't know. I think that I did some good. I think that I also did some bad, but I think I did more good, you know. Um,
Mhm.
I don't know. To me, it's more about the people that I've met. I mean, I've seen a lot. I can remember when there were no charges. I can remember when there were charges and then there was a bond. I can remember the day that the feds came. I can remember reading the first indictment. You know, what all of his fans need to understand is that I don't own a prison. I can't throw nobody in jail.
But you surely can help. You surely can spread lies. And you surely can run with the lies that other people done told.
All I did was take the information that was in the indictments, in the old news articles, the new ones, the interviews, the books, and all of the stuff around the blogs and stuff that came from real people that were there. Because you got to understand,
That's called obstruction, though, right? Interfering in a federal case is called obstruction, right? So Levi, where's the lie? We're finished.
Angelo wasn't there, Tim wasn't there, Miss Rogers wasn't there, right? So all of this inside information and everything that you see come out of these indictments, they came from people that were there. And those people get no blame. All of the blame goes on to the parents and on the girls. None of his assistants or nobody, they don't catch any heat. They're living their best life on their social media. Nobody's attacking them every time they make a post. You know, so I've always understood that, and I always stood firm with um the parents and the victims, you know, in this case. And I think I did a good job of that. Everybody ain't gonna agree, but you know, hey. And I told everybody I'm not perfect.
What a way to end that. You told everybody you're not perfect. But there's some things that need to be shown because ain't none of us perfect, Larry. But let's open up some dynamite real quick.
charged with bank fraud and conspiracy to commit bank fraud. So that's what I'm charged with.
Has been charged with bank fraud, conspiracy to commit bank fraud, and aggravated identity theft. Criminal conspiracy is this: an agreement between two or more people to commit a criminal act. The agreement itself is the crime, not the ultimate offense.
Is accused of orchestrating a $1.5 million fraud scheme.
You being indicted now, and then when you're gonna read the indictment, if I'm charged with bank fraud, I told you what I did, and I told you that I'm guilty of it. And I told you that I'm guilty of it. And I told you that I'm guilty of it.
To steal someone's identity means that someone.
I see your bitch ass in the chat. So if you see a sissy, let's meet up and slap a sissy, you bitch. Like I said, you should go to jail for the shit you did to Rob. Now, bitch, I ain't gonna be like you and block you out the chat, you dick sucking hoe. I'm gonna call it like it is. And whenever you want to be a man and get a set of nuts, let's meet up. Like I told you on your channel, nigga, give me your truck run. I beat the shit out you, nigga. Now, until you get a set of nuts, nigga, witness this decapitation of your bitch ass, nigga.
Actually steals information about you and then uses that information to take out new credit in your name.
No, do not block him. Fuck him. Do not block him. And see, and I was just going to leave it here. Now I'm going to make it worse. Let's go.
An identity thief can use that information to get a credit card with your name on it and not pay the bill. Or he could borrow money using your name and not pay it back. That can mean big trouble for you, the victim.
Now, 3 or 4 months ago, one of my partners from Chicago, Dwayne Mondelise, and his uncle, Deshaun Mondelise, and his uncle, Deshaun Mondelise.
Because of the life that he had.
It's not the first time. You know what I mean? Like anything you ever find that I've ever done, it has been worth at least $1 to $10 million. Anything you ever find that I've ever done, it has been worth at least $1 to $10 million. I said I was indicted. I'm charged with bank fraud and conspiracy to commit bank fraud. Okay? So that's what I'm charged with.
So if a bitch ass nigga can sit there and lie in your face and say, I got a friend who got a cousin named Dwayne Mondelise and an uncle named Deshaun Mondelise, and he is Deshaun Mondelise. What did that tell you? What did that tell you about a bitch ass nigga? And let's keep it real. What did that tell you about a bitch ass nigga? And you know what? Check it out. If he would lie on a nigga and send a nigga to jail that really made so he can afford to put plastic tissue on his wife and made sure that they can have a little car. What do you think he'd do to y'all? If the nigga can lie on his grandfather and grandmama, what do you think he'd do to y'all? Shit, not y'all, us. That's why I don't spare the bitch nigga at all. See, my thing is, these are his facts. This come out of his mouth. He'll be a motherfucker that'll go and and put up some fake shit. No. We ain't doing fake shit. Let's use all real shit. Let's go.
I would call you guys, don't paint no picture. Like, I have not talked to you guys in over a year because I would call you guys 4 or 5 months at a time. And when I would call you guys would be yelling. You guys would be cursing me out. Mommy would be yelling at the top of her lungs. And so what I would do, I'd say, okay, I'm going to give you about 4 or 5 months. And then hopefully you just miss me so much that you just want to talk. Both you and her, when I would call, it was nothing but arguments. To be completely honest with you, Robert would ask me to call you guys. And no matter what city we were in, he would say, is this your father's number or is this your mother's number? And it would say, call me. And I would say, yes, that is my father's number. He was like, you need to call him. And I would say, I'm not going to call him. Because at that point, the only thing I get is bickering every time I pick up the phone. So if I can avoid it, if I can enjoy myself in this nice little penthouse while we in New York for the weekend, I'm going to enjoy my weekend. It was very suffocating because I was an adult at the end of the day, period. And like I said, I'm not obligated to answer anyone. I feel like, truthfully, all of the women that have been associated with Robert, I feel like once they saw him as a celebrity, not as a human being, and they were infatuated with that celebrity. I feel like a lot of them dated him because of that, because of who he was, because of the life that he had, because of the life that he could provide them. Can you talk about the shopping sprees? Can you talk about you keeping your hair and nails done? Can you talk about all the great times and was spending money and was splurging and was so happy? Because one thing about Robert, he has a very giving heart. As a celebrity, he has no reason to keep you kidnapped or keep you tied up. He just has no reason to allow you to move freely, take care of you, and still, at the end of the day, whatever will happen,
So with that being said, what happened to make Azriel flip to the government? And you can't say, I showed her surviving R.Kelly and this and this. No, because you heard her speak about the women that wanted to be around Robert. So what else did you do, Larry? And see, and it kills me because Levi's like, I know Larry ain't do none of this, but it's right here in front of you. Toy said, if it walk like a duck, talk like a duck, it's a duck, man. It's a goddamn duck. Prima said, tell him the government made you do it. I believe they did. And I don't even like the bitch nigga. Let's finish.
So we looking at here, we got a before and after.
Beat me with a shoe, a size 12 foot Air Force One, and he beat me all over. It's done. It's over. It's over. You may not even make it to trial.
So I know about the time that you spent with her all 3 times. I was there, but I wasn't visible. But I was always there. I can understand about how you feel about the before, because I've witnessed the before and I witnessed the after. So I know about the time that you spent with her all 3 times. The middle is me. So Azriel, when she was here, gave her all of the information. I got the actual people on the phone.
So, Larry, if you never got the information from Tasha K, how did you give her all the information? And how was you able to get the people on the phone? Open and shut case. You talk too much. So you got the people that the government had against R. Kelly to coerce Azriel. That's what Bo Brinley said. You said you ain't do it. You already, Bo Brinley said that you, Larry, was the facilitator of Azriel and Roshana meeting out in LA. You already done said you had everybody come and meet each other. Like, yo, which one is it? So am I lying or you lying? Because either way you put it, it's coercion, it's obstruction, and it's witness tampering.
She made the decisions. She made the decisions on her own, and it was not easy. It was days and days and days of crying. It was hours and hours and hours of footage. It was indictments. It was phone calls. It was a lot of different things, and it was a lot of information that she just did not know.
That's coercion. That's obstruction. You obstructed the case to help the government. That's an unfair advantage, which means what? Robert Sylvester Kelly should be let out of jail because he had an unfair advantage at trial. Both of them. Let's make this shit make sense. If it was you would want somebody to fight for you like that. But you used to sending people to jail. And you sent your best friend to jail, and you sent Adam Arenas to jail, and you helped send Rob to jail. Goddamn. If back then, when your sister ain't like your ass, you would have sent her to jail. That's how much hate you have. Now tell me I'm lying. Let's finish.
Overwhelming details. Some of the best psychological manipulators are ones that can put up the facade of being intellectual, even if they aren't necessarily more intelligent than someone else. They are very good at seeming like they're either applying arbitrary facts to a situation or just making up facts. A person that can convincingly lie about details or pretend to be an expert is very hard to argue with.
I think what really made what solidified what you showed her was his absence. Because it might have been a completely different story if he was out. I don't think so. Not after what I showed her. Like, not how she took it.
Levi, that's obstruction. And no matter how you put it, that's obstruction. And when you can go on somebody's channel and because you cool with them instead of telling the truth, and you can sit up there and fabricate a lie, Levi, that goes against your credibility. Because now you got folks like, yo, where Levi stand at? And we also know that all the other people don't fuck with Rob, and they just use Rob as a cash cow or just something to talk about. But you, Levi, was the vocal one. My cousin. And see, and I'm not here to, make nobody look bad. I'm just here to put the facts where the facts at. Now that I know the truth of the audio that you tried to play on me, only thing I'm going to do is shake my head, Levi, and say, shame on you. But that's in the past. However, you taking up for Larry don't look good. And especially after the verdict, after everything came out, and after everything that everybody know. That's all I'm saying. Let's finish.
It's not just me. It's not just me that dealt with her. It's my girl. It's my mom. It's my.
Y'all remember that. I want y'all to put that in the middle note. It's not just him that dealt with that. It's his girl. It's his mama. It's his daughter. He never said his wife. Because at that time, she wasn't his wife. She ain't become his wife until Angelo paid for their wedding and made them get married. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm telling the Lord too much. Let's finish.
Being rushed into making decisions can result in you having to trust another person's advice that may not actually be better for you, or end up in you not getting what you want. Manipulators are hyper aware of this. They know that if they hurry someone into making a decision, they can greatly influence the outcome.
What you're trying to say is that no matter how much I showed her that the things that he was telling her were lies, and she went on national TV and did what she did, you don't.
Wait a minute. If what you showed her was the truth, right? To flip her. Now, here's why I make people think. And this is why I say y'all was mind fucked. if you showed her everything, and if Rob was lying, right? And you showed her everything to flip, right? To make her flip on Rob. Now that you're out of jail and Angelo cut you slam the fuck off, now you're going around saying that everything that y'all said was a lie and Rob was telling the truth. Hold on, but the damage is done. So now you're not credible at all. And at this moment, neither is Levi. Because if Levi is backing you and you're a well-known liar and your words are lying to people, then what is Levi? See, you can play with them. But I sit back and think and I put shit together and I'll hold it for a while. I keep telling you I'm from Baltimore. We're a different type of breed. I hold it for a while. And I sit back and I say, this don't make sense, that don't make sense, that don't make sense. So now when somebody jumped in your inbox and was like, oh no, you're against R.Kelly. He always been against R.Kelly. It was all about making sure that he was comfortable and that they can conceal the bag. That's what all this was about. So now I'm about to go backdoor. Were you or were you not cooperating with Keith? Because after Sean talked to Larry, all the R. Kelly shit went out the door. So was this a bigger enterprise that I was dealing with and going against? And they were using the young guns, even though they were older, they wasn't smart enough to understand what was being played on them. And because I figured the shit out, I was the enemy. Make this make sense. Larry, I know you the one that got Levi an interview with Wack. I'm live. I know that. I know you the one and behind the scenes. And because when I said something like, yo, I'm going to go holler at Wack, you, Larry, and you was like, oh, no, Wack talked to him. Hold on. Hold on. I'm live. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. My bad. My bad. I got my package. My bad. I got my babies. Whew. All right. Ooh. Cool. Oh, shoot. Hold on. All right. Hello. Yeah, cool. There you go. So, yeah, we're going to talk about all of that. Okay, Prima. We're going to talk about all that. But my babies came in. So, whew. Thank God for late deliveries. Hold on. Whew. Bingo. Thank God for late deliveries. All right, cool. I ain't even gonna open up. All right. So Larry, this is your fault. Now let me jump into what Queen B said. And then I'm gonna get back to playing this right here. Queen B said, where's she at? Queen B said, $1 for the king, all fake, and not provided to Mr. Kelly to meet some of his needs while incarcerated. Not true. The $1 for the king was not fake. The $1 for the king was a vehicle, just a name, that was provided by Levi, name-wise. He brought it to me. I took it to Doug Anton. Doug Anton okayed it and turned it into a digital platform as well as a paper platform. So the $1 for the king was not fake. All of the other joints were fake because the $1 for the king, the R.Kelly Defense Fund, went straight to Doug Anton, and Doug Anton sent a postcard thanking the people that donated to the $1 for the king. Now, what gets me is what I've learned is that it was a email called Cashland or Gateland or Cashgate, something like that I knew nothing about. So I knew nothing about that. So when it came out and they were saying, oh, Cashgate or Gateland, I jumped out and I defended Levi and I said no, because Levi ain't never have a Cash App like that. And Levi never came out and said, well, Dana, yeah, I did. Dana, I didn't. So later on, I find out that he did. And that was my fault. But if I didn't see it, I'm not going to let that man go down for something that I ain't see. So the $1 for the king was not fake. Shade 23. No. Judah, no. No, but I want to read what they say. Because see, I can defend me. The same person, hold on. The same person that went to Vegas and ate steak with a snake, Dana, was part of the harassing of R. Kelly's support with Larry, Grown Man, and Levi. Shade 23, you're a liar. You are a liar, and I'll be the first person to tell you that. You're a liar. I didn't support nobody. I did not harass nobody. I defended me, and I turned around and destroyed all the people that came after me. Now watch this. That let me know that you supported and the ones that had the fake defense funds. Shade 23. And let's go here. You still over there with Larry the Grown Man. Now ask me how I know. I will release some screenshots that got Shade 23 in it. Don't play no games. Yeah. Yeah, Queen Bee. That's when it was legit with Doug Anton. That's the only Dollar for the King I know about. I don't know about nothing else. Now, when that lady hit me on the internet from over England, I didn't know nothing about that. So I can't speak on it because I didn't know about it. And I directed her directly to Levi. But let's get back on Larry because we got some things to talk about.
I think that had nothing to do with her realizing that, this motherfucker, fuck this motherfucker. I can't believe. I think all of that had something to do with it, but I think what solidified her actions was his absence. Everything came into play, but what I think finalized it and gave her the courage and the strength to go on is because there were other people in her ear and he wasn't there to defend it. Had he been there to defend it, I don't think it would have turned out the same way. She was vulnerable. I'm not saying what you did was wrong. I'm not saying what you did was right, but she was vulnerable. Anybody could have came in and slid in her ear and told her anything because the nigga not dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I think if R.Kelly, honestly, if R.Kelly would have been out on bail and he was granted bail, I don't think Azriel would have flipped. If R.Kelly was in the streets, Azriel wouldn't have flipped. It's my opinion.
That part.
Guess what? I'll run up in any one of you motherfuckers. I'll run up in any one of them. I'll do whatever.
That's a lie. Because you damn sure ain't going to run up on me.
I'll give a recap. I started Mr. Mute R.Kelly. The page did good. It brought awareness because I wanted to keep shit going after the documentary. I didn't just want it to be a documentary because you see how long it was between documentaries. If we wouldn't have did what we did, Mr. Mute R.Kelly page was huge because the documentary went off and I didn't want it to go in vain. Like I had met one of the parents and I met another parent and another parent and his father. So I kept that page going. I had one page, so I have to fucking get more pages. You know what I mean? And I started pedophile assistance. And then, goddamn it, then I started Neighbors 1 and Neighbors 2 and Neighbors 3. Then I did the Twitter at the same time. Met a lot of great people that took time out of their schedule. And, the law basically got involved in my pages. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? You know what I mean? Then me and Angela relationship, got tighter. We started communicating.
Okay, now let me break this down, Shay. You have the video that stated me and Levi started, and you got to understand, we was a team then. Levi came up with the idea. He brought it to me. I took it to Doug Anton, and I promoted it. We was a team. Everything starts with a dream. So Levi came to me with it. I took it to Doug Anton. Levi and Doug Anton talked. That's why I couldn't understand about certain things that happened. So it is what it is. Judah, you gotta understand, man. You gotta understand. These people don't have nothing without me. They don't have nothing without me. And I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? I'm cool with that. But watch this.
Made a deal with the feds. If he can get Azriel to turn on R.Kelly, it will help him in his motherfucking case. You feel me? So, to turn on R.Kelly, it will help him in his motherfucking case. Made a deal with the feds. He was fucking with the feds. I would never interview you. We wrapped up the production now, and I didn't know about you. Well, I'm the truth.
Let's go. Listen carefully to this audio, y'all.
Why didn't you interview me? I didn't know about you. Well, I'm the truth.
I didn't know about you. I didn't know about your ass until you got. I'm keeping 100. I don't. We wrapped up the production now, and there's no disrespect. But nigga, I'm glad I didn't know about you. Cause if I would know about you before and knew you was fucking with the feds, I would never interviewed your ass. If I would know about you before and knew you was fucking with the feds, I would never interviewed your ass.
Let's listen to that again. Let's go.
Why didn't you interview me?
I didn't know about you.
Well, I'm the truth.
I didn't know about you. I didn't know about your ass until you got. I'm keeping 100. I don't. We wrapped up the production now, and there's no disrespect. But nigga, I'm glad I didn't know about you. Cause if I would know about you before and knew you was fucking with the feds, I would never interviewed your ass. If I would know about you before and knew you was fucking with the feds, I would never interviewed your ass.
So,
made a deal with the feds. If he can get Andrea to turn on R.Kelly, it will help him in his motherfucking case. You feel me? So, the 2 weeks she was at his house, he had got her to watch the docu-series, and he molding her. He telling me, I got the picture of the party because it was around her birthday time. Because I got the birthday cake with them singing happy birthday in the house to her. But she was still against her father, still for R.Kelly. He's like, TT, this is going to be hard. Because he was trying to get me to send money. And I'm like, why the fuck should I be happy that Israel at your house? You know, he was like, TT, I'm running out of money.
Hold on.
Why didn't you interview me?
I didn't know about you.
Well, I'm the truth.
I didn't know about you. I didn't know about your ass until you got. I'm keeping 100. I don't. We wrapped up the production now, and there's no disrespect. But nigga, I'm glad I didn't know about you. Cause if I would know about you before and knew you was fucking with the feds, I would never interviewed your ass. If I would know about you before and knew you was fucking with the feds, I would never interviewed your ass.
And this is why you and your minions was fucking with Denise Brewer. And I ain't like that shit. So I stand with Denise Brewer on this part. Even though she don't like R.Kelly, I still stand with her against your motherfucking ass. We be more strong. This is what Miss Denise Brewer testament was to Larry Mcgee.
Made a deal with the feds. If he can get Andrea to turn on R.Kelly, it will help him in his motherfucking case. You feel me? So, the 2 weeks she was at his house, he had got her to watch the docu-series, and he molding her. He telling me, I got the picture of the party because it was around her birthday time. Because I got the birthday cake with them singing happy birthday in the house to her. But she was still against her father, still for R.Kelly. He's like, TT, this is going to be hard. Because he was trying to get me to send money. And I'm like, why the fuck should I be happy that Israel at your house? You know, he was like, TT, I'm running out of money. I need some money, right? Because you didn't, put on this persona like you got all this money. And now, what the fuck did I have to send money for? He was like, TT, I need you to send me some money because you see what I'm saying? I'm running out of money. And Azriel is here. Like, I should be happy that Azriel at his house. Azriel got left because she was still rebellious against her father. But I don't even think Angelo knew about that deal. I can't say he did, I can't say he didn't. That case that he fighting at $1.6 million case, he's saying a way that he can get out the case. If he get, Azrael wasn't turning on R.Kelly. That was put like when she came home, only person she was fucking with was her brother. Like her mother wasn't even, she was R.Kelly for all of y'all. You see what I'm saying? It's R.Kelly. But Larry, the one, he had her hanging with his daughter, because he got a video in the car, and him and Larry's daughter, and he said, me and my girl, we spent all these hours, Larry was just showing her shit, and was sitting her there. It was hard, but he got her to turn.
Oh, it's there. It's done. It's done. Fair. It's done.
So if that's not coercion, if that's not obstruction, if that's not what it is, then what is it? And Bo Brinley, Bo Brinley put out there that Larry Mcgee, his paperwork was heavily redacted. Now, Levi came out and said all of that was a lie. Well, let's do this. Let's play a little game. And I'm going to ask y'all, how many pages do y'all think is really redacted in this whole situation? I'm just going to ask, how many pages do you think is redacted in this situation? Let's see. Let's see if y'all can come close. Oh, Shabazz will be back. I hit him up. Judah said 5 pages. Do y'all think it was 5 pages? Mr. Libra, what's up, bro? Now, and Chris Charlie put the bullseye. Uh-oh. EJ said, I can imagine how much. Listen, I'm going to give 2 more guesses. And Galatians said 10 pages. I got 5, I got 10. Is there any other numbers? Larry laughing or reading R.Kelly paper. I bet the feds told him, don't worry, but they asked cooking an indictment. Okay, so hold on. Larry, listen, if that's what he's doing, if he laughing, then cool. Okay. Ooh. Hold on. Hold on. Where my phone at? Hold on, my phone at. Hold on. Hold on. That's cool. You always let them laugh. By how many pages? Queen Bee said 25 pages. 25 pages. Everything but the government requests for the lesser punishment. Hold on. I'm live. Hello? Huh? No. Huh? We don't have what? That's crazy. Okay. So Vi said everything but the government requests for lesser punishment. Let's go ahead and see. Let's see. Hold on. I've been seeing that, EJ. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Hold on. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 32 pages. 32 pages. No, I'm not, Teresa. 32 pages. 32 pages is under seal. Or should I say blocked off? But I'm going to skip most of them pages, right? And I'm going to go to 53. I'm going to go to 53. Why do I want to go to 53? Because it says, Mr. Brownstone said, I do. The court. All right. And I appreciate both sides providing information so that I can fully consider this motion. Under this motion, the court has the authority to depart from the guidelines if the court concludes, after review of 5 statutory factors, that the defendant has provided substantial assistance, in the investigation or prosecution of another person who has committed an offense. I am told of 3 separate matters that Mr. Mcgee has provided assistance on. I am told of 3 separate matters that Mr. Mcgee has provided assistance on. One is the matter pending, that was pending in this court or is pending in this court. Mr. Arena and Mr. Modelis have both pled guilty and have been sentenced. And that's a partial basis for the departure motion that has been made before me. In a relative case, Mr. Mcgee provided assistance regarding Mr. Arena, for which he has pled guilty in a state matter and state court in New York. I have also received information from the United States concerning a matter in another federal district and have taken that into consideration as part of my overall determination as to an appropriate departure. Now, come on. Who else could he be talking about in a federal district? And Levi, you siding with this nigga against your cousin. I'm trying to figure out why. Why are you siding with the nigga that helped put your cousin in jail? Now, wait. What y'all was saying was it was Angelo. But the judge is saying that Larry helps. I have also received information from the United States concerning a matter in another federal district and have taken that into consideration as part of my overall determination to an appropriate departure. I'm just trying to figure out. Then it says my review of the in-camera submissions on those three matters demonstrates to my satisfaction that in those three matters that Mr. Mcgee has provided useful and significant information and that the government concurs in that evaluation of the assistance rendered. Indeed, in the present matter before me, 2 significant convictions were obtained against co-defendants. Mr. Mcgee's explanation of the scheme and the involvement of others was no doubt a factor in those guilty pleas, and he's to be entitled to a departure for that alone. I'm trying to figure out something. This nigga got 3 5K1 letters. Most niggas are dead after 1, but he got 3. Then it says, significantly, he assisted another prosecution entity, another sovereign, and another matter related to Mr. Arena. And as has been relayed to me, the investigators in that matter were quite satisfied with the information provided and indeed indicated that it saved them years of work. Pause. But did he tell y'all that Mr. Arena was giving him money and him and his wife was funneling money through a child account that is unable to fend for itself? He's mentally challenged. That's what I don't understand. Then it says the other matter has also been a subject of cooperation. And I have received information from the government in camera that indicates that this additional cooperation has been considered by the government to be significant and useful. That's what he was sending the Angel Cruel. That's when they came together and got Azriel and Rashona to talk. So where's the lie by Bo Brindley? The court determines that on the record before me, that the truthfulness, completeness, and reliability of that information has been unquestioned by individuals who have relayed information to me. I have nothing from from a government. I have nothing from a government or reliable source indicating that Mr. Mcgee has been anything other than reliable, truthful, and complete in his matters of cooperation with state and federal authorities. Now watch this. I'm about to show you who's the fucking puppet. Everything that Angelo told you, Larry, you went and told those people. And now that Angelo cut you off, now you try to get Angelo locked up. But hold on. I understand why y'all had to run with that, oh, Dana J protecting Angelo and this, because you know I got everything. And when I say I got everything, I'm going to take you back. I'm going to take you back into time. I'm going to take you way back. I'm going to take you back to the point where you ain't think I had this. Let's go. Remember this?
That's what it was. I encountered her. We had already watched the videos with Tim. We had already watched the videos with other people. We had already watched all the videos. So my girl already knew who she was, and she did not want me on the phone talking to her because she had a reputation at the time of talking to niggas' husbands and shit like that. So my conversation with Cass Jones is, if you got a problem and Dunn and all of them people's bugging you and you worried and you get ran off the road, is go to the police. And I ain't the police, and I'm not finna be on the phone hours talking about all of this shit. Okay. Now, so far as Blockbender, let me address that, because it's gonna get ugly. Apparently what I told him, what are you talking about? Apparently what I told him, he went back and told her verbatim, word for word. I did tell him. I don't be on the phone just sitting around pillow talking with motherfuckers talking about fucking them, sex, none of that shit, meeting them, coming out here. I don't do that.
You know what I mean? So every time she talked to me, I told her to go to the motherfucking police. So, Blockbender, me and Block's on the phone. We talking to each other. I get on the phone like a real nigga. And I call him and I said, hey, man, listen, did you not see her, what she did to Don? Did you not see what she did to Tim? You know what I mean? Did you not see what the fuck Angelo is going through? You don't want to be on the phone talking to her. Ain't you married, this and that? Don't be on the phone pillow talking with her. She like the motherfucking Black Widow. I guess the nigga went back and told her what I said. So, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I did what I was supposed to do. You the one keep gossiping with these bitches on the phone. The fuck that got to do with me? I don't care if you talk to Cass or not. I just thought that since me and you was cool, that I was gonna fucking call you and tell you. You know what I mean? That motherfucker's the Black Widow, and she probably recording your ass, and you gonna pay for it later. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody fucking with me, TT. I'm solid. I'm always solid. I'm always solid. Like, y'all, you can run on any of them niggas' channel. Any of them motherfuckers' channel. But only motherfuckers that ain't solid is them. You know what I mean? It's them. You know what I mean? She can say whatever she want to say, but Angelo, this and that back for, I don't know. I wasn't there for that. I was not there for that. You know what I mean? But every time that he told me this and that, he was trying to avoid her. When she did what the fuck whatever situation me and her had, she went handle her business. And after that, I almost rarely never talk to her. Now for her coming out in this onslaught of going on, no, it ain't getting messy. It's called chess. That's what it's called. It's called chess. Don't come tell me your problems or you scared of Don and all of this bullshit. I don't know Don. Oh, hold on, baby. Come on. Come on. Oh, ask your mother. What do you want me to do? Pop gummies. Some what now? Pop gummies. Come here and tell everybody, hey, I'm being rude. You call me while I'm mad. Come on. Tell everybody, hey. Hey. Give me a second. Come on. Come on. Like, whatever, you did what I needed you to do. I don't care. Like, I ain't finna be in the middle of that shit. I personally didn't give a fuck if you was talking to Block or not. I was trying to look out for him. He's the motherfucker that's married with a wife and got shit to lose and a family and kids, this and that. I didn't want him to get caught up in your bullshit. He's still caught up in the shit. What the fuck? You would think like, damn, I'm telling this nigga like, hey man, look, don't be pillow talking with these hoes. The fuck you thought? Excuse my language, but I'm saying that's how niggas talk on the phone. That's how niggas talk. All niggas do that. Like, what? Don't be pillow talking, bro. Like, don't be motherfucking, don't get sucked into that shit. And I told him that. He goes back and tell her what I said verbatim. I find out today on another platform. They don't got nothing to do with me. I'm talking about Blockbender. I ain't trying to hear that shit. You know what I mean? I did what I was supposed to do. Hello?
Yo.
What up?
All right, so let's roll. So,
wow. So your daddy calling, and he said, "Let's roll," and you shut up, and this is what happens.
Okay, I know what it is. So she dropped the audio saying with her saying something. She got to play doctor or something. She cut and pasted whatever, and it said she got to lay on the couch. And I said, "Oh, I'm gonna lay between your legs or something like that." And then she cut it off, right? So she copied and pasted the back and forward talks that I needed to have with her to get her to go down there and cooperate against, you know, these people, to tell her truth, to do what she planned to do.
Right.
So, after she did it, she came from Atlanta. After she went to see these people and told on her king.
Right.
And told on Don.
Right.
Why she start having to call you? I ain't talked to her no more, did I? She on there talking about me and her was talking and everything. I didn't talk to her no more.
Well,
every time she did not come through with something she pumped herself up to do, did I ever Rant to her after that when she wouldn't do Tasha K. What I do? Cut her off.
Right.
Her job was to do nothing but incest. So, do she got a potty mouth? Of course, she wrote Daddy's Real Free. So she always tried to trick you up into a sex conversation. That's a gift. That's a gift. I can give you 50 guys right now on this online that can tell you the same conversation that she had with everybody. Everybody, including her boss and Hip Hop Weekly. I'm going to have this number real soon, too. Stacked. I got them. See, so I don't know what they doing. They hurt me. You can't hurt me. So maybe she got blocked on some shit like that, but they talk dirty. That shit means nothing to me.
Man, listen, man.
The difference with me, hold on. The difference with me, I want them to understand. I will go to the extreme, everything but cross that line to get my daughter home. Understand that. That's why I would never cross that line. If I can't control and manipulate it, I'm not going past that. She wanted to play the pawn in it. She played the pawn. I gave her the number. She did what she needed to do to get to R.Kelly or whatever she needed to do. Tell y'all the truth. You know, see, audio of me playing my role and playing the way I needed to play on the chessboard was nothing. Because believe me, I could have been with this young lady anytime I wanted. If I was in a mindset of I just wanted to be with another woman. So she could make it hot. She could take all the audio. But I guarantee you this. When I give y'all my audio, when I put Cash Jones audio up, y'all gonna look at that shit, whatever she got, and y'all gonna say, man, you don't get this bubblegum shit out of here. Girl, you was pursuing this man, you obsessed with this man, you fucking stand me stalking this man. And I promise y'all, that's what y'all gonna get. That shit these putting up, that y'all can feed to that all she wants. She don't have nothing on me. Not one thing. That's why she don't have no pictures, none of this shit, none of that. You think I don't think she recording? Ask how many times I asked her, was she recording me? How many times she tried to get me in conversations like that? The only time it worked is when I needed her ass to execute what I needed her to execute. And what she do, Al? Did she execute it?
Goddamn right.
Booyah. So now what we have is what you call a RICO. So the RICO shouldn't have been on R.Kelly. It should have been on Oak Cove or Team Truth at the time. Because now you got the RICO. And you got the head boss that was given exclusive to the young boss. And the young boss was facilitating out to every other people. That's a RICO. So with that being said, you can laugh about it now, Larry. Laugh now, you're going to cry later. I promise you that. Because if they ever call me to testify against you, I'm going to be there with bells. And I want Atmos to hear that. If they ever call me to testify against you, I'm going to be there with bells on. Make that make sense. However, because I'm just that guy, I don't care. When you cross that line, you cross that line. Page 59 says, I think when, if the court has departed down to 24 months, it's a discretionary guideline number. I think personally that, and as I said, Mr. Mcgee should be a non-custodial sentence. The reasons why I have already articulated, and he's still doing things to help individuals in society. His blog, his YouTube page, is still helping young women, still helping little girls, still helping society to prevent the predators and the pedophiles and preying on these young children, vulnerable children. Pause. Who did the government call a pedophile and a predator and their emotion? So you can say all you want, you ain't had nothing to do with R. Kelly, but there you go right there. There you go right there. You know what? Atmos, where you at? Atmos, where you at? Oh, boy, I got them all mad at me. Hold on. See, I'm just that type of guy. I'm that type of guy. Hold on. Yo, you know I'm live, right?
Okay.
I'm live. So I'm reading your homeboy's indictment, right? Where it clearly say that he helped prosecute R. Kelly.
Right.
Where it clearly states that he obstructed justice. What is your point about that?
I don't see how he obstructed justice.
Watch this. Wasn't Azriel a federal government witness?
Yeah.
Didn't he have Azriel at his house for 2 weeks?
I thought her daddy brought her to his
No. But that's not what was said. Didn't he have her there for 2 weeks?
Hold real quick, bro. I got a call coming. Hold on.
Lady Libra, you ain't blocked. You ain't blocked, but I see you. You ain't blocked. Come on, bro. Oh, boy. They hate me. They hate me. They hate me. They hate me. I don't want them to hate me. I just want the facts to be out there. Because it's right there on the screen. His blog is still helping young women, still helping little girls, still helping society to prevent the predators and the pedophiles and preying on these young children, vulnerable children. That's what it say. Oh, Atmos, Larry called you. Oh, I get it. I get it. That's what I mean when I say fake shit. You know what I mean? So it says, I think that to stop him and prevent him from continuing his sentence in many different areas and putting him in custody will not accomplish anything but hurt the good that he's done. What good have he done? The good that he's continuing to do and the good it is in helping all these young women. His daughters help him with the blogs. Wow. They basically try to assist in the pain and helping these young kids that have been traumatized, and he's continuing to do that, and he does it every day. Ooh-wee. Lord have mercy. Hold on. Nah, you know me, I'm going to call back. I ain't that type of guy. You know, I don't kill. Then it says, yo, come on, man.
Man, don't put me in that, man.
No, man, I'm asking you a question. You was part of OCO, weren't you?
Go ahead, man. What's your question?
And you know how I feel. It's fuck that nigga until I die.
I know.
So the question is, the paperwork, his words, his live, all say that he obstructed justice. So I'm
we see things differently on that, bro. I don't think he obstructed justice.
How?
He didn't bring that girl. He didn't bring her to his house. He didn't pay for her to come to his house. He didn't pay for her to go nowhere. So I mean, I'm trying to see how I don't see that. We just see it differently.
Watch this.
That's it.
Watch this. Here's the clause that would shut down everything, okay? Larry is the man of his house, right?
Yes.
Right? Okay, if Larry is the man of his house and he got a federal witness in his house, he have the right to say, no, you can't come here until after your case. Or if he allow her to stay, he got the right to not say nothing to her, right? But he said,
So you expect him
listen,
to tell her dad, leave your daughter
listen,
outside, you can come in? Come on, bro.
Listen, bro. But he chose to show her hours and hours of videos. He chose to have her talk to his girl, his daughter, his mama. That's coercion.
No, bro. Listen, he didn't hold that girl face and make her watch no video. He let her have time to herself, away from everybody, and it was playing. She had a choice to watch it or not watch it. She was a grown adult, and she decided to watch it.
But watch
whatever
this.
she took from it.
Okay, go ahead. Because I want to hear your
Whatever
point.
she took from it and decided to do with it was up to her.
Now watch this. You do know that tampering with...
I don't think she was a federal witness when she was at his house, bro.
Yes, she was. But you do know tampering in a federal case is a crime, right?
He didn't tamper with nothing. How did he tamper? R.Kelly did whatever he did. The evidence came out. We read the paperwork. The black and white don't lie, bro.
Listen, I've been
reading. And then you also understand that there's also video evidence of the stuff that's in the paperwork that he did. So if you got evidence of it,
but for
and
the
it's
people,
in the paperwork, how's that tampering if you read it?
But for the people that didn't come to court, wasn't no video evidence allowed to be in court, especially in Chicago and New York.
But you do know, you do know that there was a point in time where the prosecution wanted to present more and more evidence, and the judge said, "You know what? That's okay. That's enough. Y'all got that's too much."
Listen,
you know that, right?
That's what Larry told you, right?
No, I read it.
That's what Larry told you, right?
I read all the transcripts. No, I read it myself.
Because I read the transcripts too.
Hold up, listen. They called a sidebar, and the judge said that the prosecution wanted to introduce some other stuff, and the judge said that's enough.
That's
enough. That's too much.
It wasn't no sidebars in the transcripts. It was not.
Yes, it was. We read them, bro.
Send it to me.
Bro, go to Atmos Love Zone.
Send it to no.
No. Send it to me. Start from the beginning, bro.
Okay.
You'll see. Whenever we had we would say sidebar, and we would have the sidebars, bro. It's right there in black and white, bro.
Listen.
We read. What's up, bro?
Listen, that's tampering with a federal witness, man, and you know it.
No, man, come on, man.
And you know it.
You're doing too much, bro.
So the
that
thing
man
is,
ain't tampering with no federal
so the thing
witness.
is,
hold on, let me ask you a question. So if I'm playing the game on my TV, I'm playing the game, and you sit there and watch the game. Am I forcing you? Am I putting a gun to your head and say, watch the game right now? No, you have a choice to either watch the game and say, I ain't trying to watch this crap. It's all lies. Get up, leave. I don't care who lose.
I'm glad you said
what
that.
they're saying about him. It's all lies.
I'm glad you said that. If that was the way that it went, then I couldn't say nothing. But that's not the way it went. Ho.
He did not force that girl to watch.
That's
nothing,
not the
bro.
way it went. He already said that he forced her to do it.
He never said he forced her to do nothing.
I played the audio right before I called you.
He didn't force her to
go
do nothing.
Look at the live. It's there. But
I watched the live.
But he said, no, I'm talking about the one I'm doing now.
I'm listening.
He said
he never said he forced her to do anything.
He said
bro.
verbatim, I put hours and hours and hours of surviving R.Kelly on all the TVs in the house. So what's she gonna do? Close her eyes and say, no, I don't want to see it.
Let me ask you a question, bro.
What? What's up?
Can you force someone to talk to you?
Yeah.
Okay. So are you saying that Larry forced Azriel to talk to him about what she went through with R.Kelly.
Yeah.
You know that's insane.
No, it's not.
She shared things she wanted to share. She showed evidence of what she was talking about. And that's what happened, bro.
So I got a question to ask you.
Yeah.
So I got a real question to ask you.
Bro.
Do you think Larry should be in jail?
No.
Why?
Hell no.
Why?
Because, most of that stuff that's in that paperwork is lies.
How?
And you know it.
How?
Man, come on, man.
Where's the lie?
That man did his time. That man did his time for what he did. Now, one thing, let me ask you this. Let me see if you'll be honest about this. Would you say that some good came out of the work that he put in for the victims?
No.
None? Nothing?
No.
Wow.
Oh,
so it was all bad?
No. Watch this. Something good did come out of that. I'm sorry, Atmos. You're right. Something did come out of it. Can you ask me that question again?
I just asked you.
Can you ask it again?
Are you saying that out of all of the things that happened, all of the interviews we had, all of the awareness that was raised, all the victims that came forward, even the ones that didn't come forward publicly, that was able to speak, that had a voice, are you saying that there was nothing good about anything that man did?
I'm going to tell you right now, it was something good that man did. And by you repeating that twice, you just got him a one-way ticket back to jail. I thank you, Atmos. Because you have just admitted, that he tampered with the R.Kelly case.
Let me tell you what I admitted.
I mean,
what I admitted is that he gave those women a voice when y'all had 50 million channels coming up against them, tearing them down, doxing them, throwing their names around, calling them hoes, bitches, and tricks.
But the doxing came from Larry first.
You know what? I'll give you a voice.
But the doxing came from Larry first.
You can talk about what you went through.
Larry was the first one to dox people. And everybody over here just followed suit. Because if you want to keep it honest, he doxed Nick at Night for no problem. And for no reason. Then he doxed one of the girls, and before he came to YouTube, but he doxed one of the young ladies, but that was supporting R. Kelly and got a fire from a gas station job. So when you come and you got to understand and you got to know what's going on. But you have just admitted that Larry has coerced other people to talk badly about R. Kelly. Where's he?
I disagree. What I said is he gave them a platform and a place to feel comfortable to come and talk.
Listen.
Before then, they had no place to talk. Lizette Martinez had nowhere she could go. And
She's a liar. She's a liar.
No, she's not.
She's a liar.
Didn't have a place that she could go to talk. They couldn't come to your channel.
Who?
Y'all was calling them bitches and hoes and tricks and everything else.
I never called Javante a bitch. I called her a lying hoe. It's a difference. And see, and technically, let's go here. I wanted Javante to come to my channel. And because I would have gave her the whole platform to talk. And we would have talked like human beings. And you know how I do interviews. And the way I do interviews is different from my solo panel. Look at when I interviewed Angelo. And all of y'all went crazy. Oh, no, Angelo don't belong on that channel. Oh, no. You just heard Cash Jones be dogged out by Larry, but let's fast forward. When Angelo decided to say fuck all of them band together because they was trying to get a TV show and a book deal.
I don't know, bro. I mean, man, you're going to stand on the opposite side on this topic. I just think it's a lot of people looking for a reason and a way to help that man get out.
Listen.
I think that the way he's doing it is trashy. I think that these accusations against Larry, I think it's just a bunch of lies. And them lawyers, they wrong for that. Bo Brindley wrong for that, bro.
Yo, I just proved everything that Bo Brindley said was factual. By Larry words alone. And I'm showing everything.
I don't see it, bro. I just think Everybody,
watch this.
It's so.
Watch this.
So I done seen channels pop out, bed bugs and popped out.
Watch
People
this.
just look at this as a hot topic. It ain't no topic there, bro. It's a bunch of lies. It's a bunch of propaganda.
It's not a bunch of lies.
It's not true.
It's
okay.
It's very true.
We'll see, right?
It's very true. So watch this. So watch this. This is where a lot of y'all doomsday gonna come. If it go to court and Bo Brinley asked me to testify against Larry, what do you think I'm going to do?
I think you got it wrong, bro.
No.
Because
no.
The doomsday is going to be
if they ask me to testify.
When that judge throw this shit out and put him in another prison in the hole to protect him from that's going to be the doomsday.
Listen, if it when it go to court and they ask me to testify on R. Kelly's behalf against Larry Mcgee, what you think I'm gonna do?
I don't think you would do that.
You don't think I'm gonna do it? Well, listen.
Hell no.
Listen.
Because you'll have a line of people waiting to testify and cross-examine you on all the stuff that you done said online. You know that.
Listen. You listen, and you're right. I'm not gonna testify against him. I'm gonna nail that bitch to the cross. And I'm gonna let him bleed.
You silly.
So I'm gonna tell you what's gonna come from me.
This is all good entertainment, bro. But
this ain't entertainment.
Ain't nothing gonna come from them from that stuff, man.
So watch this.
Know it.
Watch this.
You would actually get on the stand against Larry?
Yeah. Do you know what my whole goal is?
Your goal?
Yeah. Do you know my whole goal is?
Okay. What's your goal?
My whole goal is to have everybody that conspired against R. Kelly, and it can be proven to be in jail.
Okay.
Whether you friend, foe, brother, cuz, I don't give a fuck. Because that man is sitting for no reason and behind jealous ass bitches. Everybody wanted to be number one.
I'll give you that there was some people that said they was victims that I look at with a side eye, that they was lying. I agree with that, but not everybody was lying. Not everybody.
Oh, you tell me one person that wasn't.
Come on, man.
I would listen. I would do a deposition to show you that every last one of them was lying.
Azriel won't lie about everything.
Azriel
wasn't lying about some stuff, but not everything.
So
not everything.
So question. If she was lying about some stuff but not everything, that makes you a liar.
Hey, I think everybody that got on that stand, every single person got on that stand lied about something.
Thank you.
Everybody. Prosecution.
One thing I can say is that you being honest.
Yeah.
So therefore, can you say that that's an also, by you saying that, can you say that this is a total miscarriage of justice?
That's debatable. It's about what you can prove.
Okay.
It's not about what you know. It's about what you can prove.
Okay.
And the truth is there were some things that were proven against him, bro. And that's what he got convicted of. There were some things that people speculated, and he didn't. He was not, found guilty of obstructing justice and all that kind of stuff. So some stuff people thought he was going to go to jail for, he did not get convicted of. So y'all got to win on that. But the things that he did, it was proven, bro.
So in New York, all 9 charges was proven. Now, mind you, I was there for majority of that trial. All nine was. Then I got a question to ask you. Do you find it, and because you seem like a pretty good, reasonable person to talk to about stuff. So do you find it mysterious that we are now in year 6 and you haven't heard from a jury yet on none of the cases?
I mean, let's be honest. Would you want to come forth as a jury when he had to hide all the jurors from R.Kelly Enterprise and people that was doxing and people cars getting blown up and all kinds? Would you want to come forward?
Listen.
The way them crazy doggone R. Kelly people was,
R.Kelly people?
Mitch getting killed. I mean, come on, man. It was too much going on around.
But that came from the government.
I wouldn't come forward.
But that came from the government. But that came from y'all
You
side.
said the government killed Linda Mitch?
Of course.
Hmm.
That don't make sense. Why would somebody from Rob's side kill unalive Linda Minch and when she was going to be brought in to help him? Make it make sense.
Well, I don't know, but like I said, we'll see what happens. But I just don't think Larry guilty of the stuff they're saying he did, especially with this new stuff.
I just proved everything.
No reason.
I just honestly, here's my thing. Even though I don't fuck with the bitch ass nigga, and I'm gonna put everything on Front Street, I've been telling you to tell him to meet me somewhere. And because I'm not gonna play with you this time. And he don't know nobody that can bring me to the altar to squash this. So
y'all do need to squash it. It's ridiculous.
It's dead, bro. Ain't no squashing nothing. He got to see me in the backyard. But that's the only way we gonna squash it. He got to throw his hands up. And I told you this many a times, even when you know what? Let's get to something real quick. When you called me and you was like, yo, you and Larry, y'all should squash that shit. And I say, you know what? I leave that shit alone. Call him and tell him that I leave it alone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
That's true, right?
Yeah.
So when this bitch ass nigga come out and talking about, oh, I wanted to make peace with him and this and this. No, it wasn't me. It was you being cool with both of us because you didn't want to feel like you was in the middle.
Right.
And I told you I understood that.
He also did say his response was he don't got no problems with you. It ain't no beef. He just wanted to stay going his way and you stay going your way.
So why he jump on the internet and say something different?
I can't speak for that man. I mean, look at what you do. You got a marathon going against that man right now.
Listen. I want to fight him, yo. On God.
It ain't that serious, bro.
No.
It ain't that serious.
And see, and you know where this is going to go. I want to fight him, yo. I promise you. If I don't disfigure him, I will leave it all alone and I shut down my channels, bro. You know what I'm capable of.
Oh, man.
And that's where it's at. And I'm saying it live. And because I don't have nothing to hide. When I went to Vegas, when I went to Vegas and the film On My Radio, I let it all go then. I let it all go. So my thing is, since I'm his bitch, right? I need him to show me in person that I'm his bitch. And I promise you, after I beat his ass up, I'm going to get some faggies to fuck him.
Come on, man. You're going too far.
I'm telling you where's that with me.
Hey, bro, let me get back to work.
Cool.
Y'all gonna be cool, man. It's just
no. Listen, it's only one way to skin this motherfucking cat, and you know how I'm trying to get down. So it is what it is.
All right, bro. I'm gonna holler at you.
All right. Like I say, I can always reach out and call somebody, and they can give me a difference of opinion. But like I say, I ain't squashing shit. When I was cool and was squashing it, the nigga want to play. So now y'all know the whole truth of what happened. Y'all know the whole truth. I don't have to lie. Me calling, oh no, y'all want to squash your shit, man. What the fuck I look like? I'm not squashing shit with nobody I got smoke with. That's on God. So, like I say, it is what it is. I got so much more. But this is just part one. Part two gonna come Wednesday. Tomorrow I'm gonna take a break because I gotta do some stuff about Trump. So tomorrow I'm gonna take a break. And then Wednesday I'm going live. Thursday I'm going live. Friday I'm going live. That will be my schedule going forward. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. On my political channel is only on Tuesdays. And I might do it on a Saturday. But Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday is strictly where I'm at. All right? So it is what it is. Like I say, I don't mind being transparent with nobody. It's not what you call me, it's what I answer to. And like I said, if I ever see that nigga, it's gonna be a problem. Miss Double Seven said, what hardcore facts and evidence that they have to prove what Bo Brindley put in his motion about Larry is a lie? Facts. Let's deal with the facts and remove the opinions. And I don't think out of it. Thank you, Miss 007. Makes sense. Prima said they always want to go at Dana publicly, then want to call and squash things behind the scenes. But you know what? Toy and Leisha and Prima Ben told me stop entertaining those conversations. I gotta say that. Vi said it 2 years ago as well. Don't entertain those conversations. But you know me, sometimes I gotta entertain because I'm not gonna play with it. So, like I said, at the end of the day, the paperwork is there. And I got so much more to show you. So much more. I got so much more to show you. But what I want to show you now, as I'm leaving this out, is one of the most important things that ever happened for R.Kelly. And it go like this. And it go like this. Miss 007 ain't nothing but facts.
Hey, everybody. I don't have a voice, but I want to personally say I thank everybody that came out to both locations. I want to thank everybody that came to the rally, that march, or that rally 16 blocks with me, and that had the epic ending at MCC. I want to say thank y'all. Y'all mean so much to me. And I will take that same group and do it all again. I want to say thank y'all for coming to the meet and step in the name of Rob. I want to thank the folks that came on. I thank y'all again. So if I don't never tell y'all again or never say it again, just know that I'm very appreciative and I'm very thankful for everybody that comes to the rallies every time we have one. We got one coming up, y'all. I'm putting the details together. We got one coming up. At the end of the day, this is what we're going to do. And we're going to rally. We're going to rally until we be heard, until we grow bigger, until we go stronger. Once again, I thank y'all for coming. All right. This your boy, Dana J. I'm out.
You've probably heard about Boxable's flagship product, the Casita.
like you. Women lie too. Women lie too.
See you out here.
Women lie too. Free R.Kelly. Free R.Kelly. Free R.Kelly. Free R.Kelly. Free R.Kelly. Free R.Kelly. Free R.Kelly.
Look where we at.
I said to be next. I said to be next. I said to be next. Free R.Kelly. Free R.Kelly. Free R.Kelly. Free R.Kelly. Justice for Kelly. Justice for Kelly. Justice for Kelly. Justice for Kelly.
Wait, we have a testimony and a prayer. Check this out. It's more than just one person. We stand for all people.
4 years old, and again, they're trying to try him. And it was under circumstantial evidence. He's a young black boy that was in the system. There's a lot of unresolved issues. And like I said, again, we're coming together as a family. Somebody sent him to jail for 1 to 17 years because he supposedly had pointed a laser. At first, it was a thing where they was taking the information from two Puerto Rican girls. He's a very attractive young man, but they took their side. Didn't see anything. Didn't see no photos. The police didn't hear anything. They didn't see anything. But they took what they said as law. Now they tried it. We sent letters in. I hurried up because I have a background of going to school for law. So I hurried in and wrote up a letter. Got everybody else's petition on it. We got him out of that. Well, God did, not me. He got him out of that. Then now here they go again. And he's down there by himself. He went down there just to see if he can start on his own, independently. We didn't touch him. And he had no family down there. And I've just been praying and praying. I've been sending all my stuff to my brother. Let him take over. I don't know what's said, what's done. He can go to court. I think this, the public defender said she's going to work on it. But September the 1st is when they're going to start his trial. So we just been sending in stuff. Where you at? But he's in Arizona. In Arizona. He's 24 years old. Oh my God. Can I pray? Can I pray? Can I pray? I have so many stuff that I'm trying to do. I got so much stuff I had to do with the house. I was dealing with this. Yes, Lord. Strength on this mother. Her son is falsely accused, and that's why we get it. Lord, her son is falsely accused. Lord, I ask you, can you give her strength? Yes. Can you give her son strength? Yes, Lord. There's nothing else that we can ask for. Lord, I ask you, can you touch the people who make the law and let them know that they are not above their own law? Lord, I ask you, can you touch her right now? Head to toe. Can you restore the days that the cankerworm has stolen from us? Lord, I ask you, can you restore everything for this mother? In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen. Everything is done. Everything is done. Yes. Oh, yeah. Everything's done. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You see, just really here toward me. I know what it is. Here toward me.
Whoa. Hey, man.
Y'all, look at this. I'm supposed to be the one. I'm supposed to be the one. Everybody getting a little emotional today. Wow, it's sad. It's so weird. This lady song is very popular. It's cute.
That's why I had to walk off around like that to shake it off.
It's getting emotional out here, y'all.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's do Hey.
Hold on.
MCL.
Your time could be next. Your time could be next. Lifetime is liars.
Lifetime is liars.
Lifetime is liars.
Lifetime is liars.
He didn't do it.
He didn't do it.
He didn't do it. Free R.Kelly.
Free R.Kelly.
Free R.Kelly.
Free R.Kelly.
The media is lying.
The media is lying.
He didn't do it.
He didn't do it.
He didn't do it.
He didn't do it. R.Kelly matters. R.Kelly matters.
Release the false accused.
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 Share this video, y'all. Share this. Everybody. 80 people. Share this right now. Share it. Share it right now. Share it.
He didn't do it.
He didn't do it.
Lifetime is lying.
Lifetime is lying.
Lifetime is lying.
Lifetime is lying.
Free R.Kelly.
Free R.Kelly.
Free R.Kelly.
Free R.Kelly.
Protect R.Kelly.
Protect R.Kelly.
Protect R.Kelly.
Protect R.Kelly.
Dolly is innocent. Dolly is innocent.
Protect R.Kelly.
Protect R.Kelly.
Protect R.Kelly.
Protect R.Kelly.
We got no water. Share this video. If you're a hater, R.Kelly. You a hater. You're an R.Kelly hater. Share this video. If you love R.Kelly, share this video. It don't matter. Share this video. Go viral. Go viral. Go viral. Share this video. Free R.Kelly. We out in Chicago at the Feds building. All them Chaos fans, free R.Kelly.
Free R.Kelly! Free R.Kelly! Free R.Kelly! Free R.Kelly! Free R.Kelly!
Man, hold on.
Turn up R.Kelly.
Listen, man. That's one of the most organic rallies ever. Often duplicated, but never can be contained to be the one. Because God was in that, not me. God was in that, not me. So this is just part one. I'll be back Wednesday. I told you I got a whole bunch of stuff. And I got a whole arsenal. I got a whole 8 terabyte drive. Nothing but stuff that Larry did. So, hey, like I said, you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. Be someone important, be yourself. And let me share this one point. While y'all targeting Sharon Wimbush is not the only one that do everything. Sharon Wimbush is not the only one that know a lot of things. Stop targeting people if you don't know where the attack is coming from. But understand this. The one thing y'all did was play with Rob. Hey, Murray Dukes, the one thing y'all did was play with Rob. I don't play. I line you up. So with that being said, it is what it is. Y'all be blessed. I'll see y'all Wednesday, and we can jump right back into it. But while you at it, don't forget your Dana J seasoning, y'all.
Dana J Hood season, man. I'm talking about that white dirt for all your vegetables and potatoes and anything from the garden, salads and everything. They got that Cajun. Oh my goodness, they got that ooh child. Don't forget that seafood. Last but not least, he got this thing called tropical. Go to Dana J Spices at yahoo.com.
And don't forget, Chris Terry. Go like, share, subscribe. Prima Donna Pastries, Prima Donna News. Go like, share, subscribe. Everybody that got an active channel, go like, share, subscribe. Alicia TV Podcast, go like, share, subscribe. If there's anybody that I missed, let me know. I'm tired right now. I've been at work since early this morning. I'm tired. But look, please forgive me if I forgot you. But understand this, we ain't stopping. And stop trying to rebuild bonds you didn't break. Fuck them people. With that being said, I'm up out of here. Oh, wait a minute. I appreciate everybody that joined me tonight. I appreciate everybody that gave. Thank y'all so much. The ones that gave to the Super Chat, the one that gave to the Cash App. I thank each and every last one of you. And trust me, it goes to the channel. Like I say, I got programs and everything going now. I thank y'all so much. Without y'all, it wouldn't be no me. Dream Team for life. I'm out.
To me, I'm still holding secrets of people that betrayed me. No, they don't deserve my loyalty. But I always keep my word. Don't preach loyalty to me. I'm still holding secrets of people that betrayed me. No, they don't deserve my loyalty. But I always keep my word.
Let every move be your best. Enough of the speculations and the rumors. I'm finna lay that to rest. I ain't never been extorted, and I ain't never been a pussy. They thought I was Patrick Mahomes. I passed them niggas without even looking. My crib on 5 acres, Super Bowl ring like a noun later. Pop a tab, I'ma have a skyscraper. Make her come on a dick like a vibrator. At this point, ain't no competition. Something wrong with their comprehension. What goes around come back around. I can't fuck with groupie bitches. I'm too superstitious. Real nigga dilemma. These little niggas need parental. I was in back of the line too long. I walked to the front and skipped them. I don't ask for permission, nigga. If I want it, I'm coming to get it, nigga. Make them stand down like a midget, nigga. If you want to get rich, you should listen, nigga. I came home and charged 25 a show. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, diamond in the dirt. Now I'm up under a scope. Now they can see all my clarity. Made a couple good investments. Bought 1,000 pounds, made it disappear. Made 3.9 million fresh out to sell less than a year. Yeah.
Take over.
Twist them.
Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, sometimes I go fast, sometimes I just stop. Sometimes I take it slow, wanna let the sex drop. But most of the times I go quick when I'm hitting that. And she like it, But tonight she said she didn't wanna go too fast. And tonight she said she wanted me to take my time. So I took her down, said, do you like that? And she said, hell yeah. They hit a medium from the back, I said it's cool. And she said, hell yeah. She said, ooh, baby, just take control, baby. Long as you take it slow, baby. Then you get all night, baby. Yeah, she gave me the green, so I had to go. Stop screaming my name when I went low. And every time I fall going real fast, she looked at me and said, never lie, never lie, never lie. We gotta slow it down, never lie, never lie, never lie. We gotta slow it down. I told her that I want
fast. So mama, let me know when to tonight. She don't want a drill session, she wanna feel it. So she told me to take it slow. I'm so used to macking it in the back to back when I'm attacking it. I wanna go and get in. She blew the whistle like, be still, hold it in, now roll it in. She lifted the palms to hold my face because she want me to control my pace. She said she wanna feel it out. Slide through the ripples of the cause the feeling was too cold to wait. Well, I can break it down to 50, down to 40, down to 30. Any speed you want me to, I can do for you. Shorty, tell me how you want it. Do you want the Lambo? I give it to you like when I do it, baby. Or do you want the 6'4"? I give it to you like when I do it, baby. Now I was thinking I was on the right, but now she got me caught up at the light. I try to call it like green, too fast, red, too slow. She wanted in the middle, so I got her. Now what a subtle way to soothe your soul. Gotta love in the way I move instead of rude and bold. I want her to see what I feel like when the player break it down into cruise control and still rule the road. Never stuck in only one speed shift in a stick shift. Fire knock them dudes. Not a jackrabbit when I be tripping it. I wanna slow it up and give it to a drop this school. Come and shorty, let me knock them shoes. Feel a sensual when I rock to the groove. Make it hot, thing cool. If you think you better show her how to stutter, step, stop, then move. But I am not the order. Every canary in my flow is like a shot of horror. Scary and berries whenever I rock with the aura. Kelly in every position for power we slaughter. And petty like belly, I'm getting money cause I order. I tell a girl to slow down, the mama, cause you ain't gotta be so anxious. Go rapidly when you catch your thighs. And steal cassettes if you exercise your patience. We ain't gotta do it like we racing. Cause all the time, that ain't how I like it. Green, too fast, red, too slow. I want a mid-level, so she gotta
You rock that.
Swimming in you. Hey, little mama said I wanna take her.